I ask you, if you want to be a hairdresser, would you go to a joiner to teach you how to be a hairdresser? Hi everybody, I hope that you're having a nice week. If I ask you, if you want to be a hairdresser, would you go to a joiner to teach you how to be a hairdresser? Most of us would answer no. Why would I go to a joiner to ask to teach me how to be a hairdresser? Okay, I would go to a hairdresser and I would ask to teach, this person how to do that. But when it comes to our lives, this is something that we keep doing, probably from an unconscious perspective. So let me give you some examples and we are going to dive deep into this. The first example is, and I'm actually grateful to one of my teachers because he actually taught this to me. If you have been asking, as an example, to your dad to give you an approval and you have been waiting for that, I don't know, for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, and your dad has never given to you the approval that you want and that you need, we need to think about this, guys, because if you are still waiting that your dad gives you this approval, you could be waiting for a long time. I mean, I hope that you are starting to get what I'm trying to tell you, because if you have been all this long period of time waiting for something to happen and this thing hasn't happened yet, I am not saying that you just give up and you lose your hope, but I want you to see your life and to realize that if it hasn't happened in 40, 50 years, chances are that it won't happen. So why would it be that? Well, guys, my teacher taught me that why would you go to a bakery if you want to buy fresh fruits? This means you are just asking the wrong person, because this person doesn't have what you need or what you are looking for. Okay? Bear with this example in mind because I'll get deeper in a few minutes, okay? But let me give you more examples. So let's say that you have this friend, okay? And this friend of yours is very intelligent, very smart, very good at maths, all the concepts, like this person really gets it like so well, and you're really like best friends ever, okay? And all of a sudden you are experiencing a relationship and you want your friend to give you some like heartfelt relationship advice. And your friend, when you just expose the situation to him or to her, is like, no, I don't know what to say, yeah, don't worry about that, it will pass, or something like that, like not really understanding what you are going through, not really giving you the heartfelt response that you need, that you are looking for. Right, hold on a second. Ask yourself, is this person able to give you what you are looking for, knowing that this person is very in their mind, like, very like smart, very like on that. This person is not as in touch with their heart as maybe you are, and this is what you are looking for. So probably the chances are that this friend will not be able to give you the advice from the perspective or the standpoint that you are looking for. Is this person less of a friend because maybe you then feel disappointed or you feel like there's something wrong. Ask yourself, what does friendship mean for you? Okay, what a friendship means for you, and get to your own answer and take it from there. But this friend is not less of a friend because they can give you the advice from the standpoint that you are looking for. Okay? I'll give you another example. Okay, another example. Let's say that you are in a relationship and you are the person who is more like earthy, practical, just getting things done, not thinking too much. And your partner is more into like spiritual stuff, deep stuff, reflecting on things. And you guys are organizing a party, okay? And this party has like 50 guests. Yes, big party. And well, you just put people, I don't know, maybe through their surnames, because like this is very easy. So I don't know, first table, like, A's, B's, blah, blah, blah. That's it. And then you just show this to your partner, and your partner is like, wow, I don't think that this is going to work. And you're like, why not? And your partner is like, right, okay, because these people that you have put together, I don't know, they had like a sort of a conflict, and these other two people have never met each other, but they actually know these people from this table, so it could be easier that you just put them together because they already have some things in common, or blah blah blah. And no, maybe you actually get annoyed, like why is this person complicating all this like so much, and just thinking about how they are going to feel and why they should be in this table together, blah blah blah. But think about this. You already know that your partner is more like deep, or reflects more about things, gets more into emotions, and you are not. So if you try to ask this person to just give you a yes from this sort of perspective, like you just put people together following their surnames and that's it, because there are other things that are more important, the food, blah blah blah, and you just carry on and you expect that this person follows that, this is not going to work. So it's like you are again asking to the wrong person, or you are just knocking on the wrong door, because this person is not like you are. So you are just asking something that is just not going to happen. But said this, and this goes like for not just like partnerships, like I think in every relationship, but especially partnerships. Why? Because guys, it's actually good, it's a good thing that two people that are not the same are together, because if they both are up to this, they can actually help each other to grow, okay? And you can take some things from the other person, and the other person can take some things from you, and this complements, and it's a growth in the relationship that other people who are like so similar don't have, okay? But yes, you'll need to work more on these things, but trust me, the growth is going to be amazing. But what is needed here is needed that both parties want to look at each other's and see this as an advantage instead of like a disadvantage and a problem and a conflict, okay? But I think that this goes as well for any relationship, because yes, you happen to be the one who is like more, like I'm saying, like practical, the other one is not. You know what? Maybe it's good because this person is going to give you an advice from a perspective that you yourself wouldn't have. And if you keep asking people who are in the same wavelength as you are, won't give you. But you need to be in this sort of place of understanding and being open to listening and taking in other people's perspectives in order for you to know more things, to be more open, to know more, and not only about them, more about yourself. So when is this a problem? The problem is if we really need the other to get us, and if we really need the others to change, because we just keep doing this, guys, okay? So if you just keep asking someone to be in a certain way, or to give you answers or perspectives from a place that they are not in, this is just not going to work. I would like to stick something in here, which is the energy. Why the energy? Because remember, where your focus is where the energy flows, okay? So if you have been focusing on someone in particular aspects, and because of law of attraction and because of the energy, at least the energy that you are just projecting into that, chances are that this person is going to keep presenting yourself to you with the aspects that you have been focusing upon. So if you think and believe that this person is very materialistic, chances are that this person will keep showing this behavior to you, okay? Because this is where your focus is, and this is where maybe your conscious or unconscious expectation is as well about this other person, okay? So the problem, asking someone for things that they are just not in a place to give to us, then this is a problem. So let's take now that example from the beginning about this person wanting that approval. Okay, consider these things. One, this is not your fault, okay? But try to see as well, because actually this is going to make you feel more powerful, that you have had something to do here as well. Why? Just because of what I've just shared now, which has to do with the attention. So you started not getting the approval from your dad. Your attention was there. He's not giving me the approval. He's not. Well, it was a small ball. Now it's like a big ball there that it's really difficult, to melt or to make smaller because of all the attention and all the energy that is there. This is one thing, but I'm saying again, this is not your fault, okay? Because this was totally unconscious, and then through your life, you just kept doing the same thing without knowing. And obviously your dad has his take on that, like big take, okay? But let's keep talking about this example, because maybe you are missing something here, okay? Why? Because maybe one of the things that you have wanted to master or to learn in this lifetime for yourself is that you don't need anyone's approval. If anything, you only need your own approval, okay? So who would be better, for you to help you to learn this lesson than someone in your own family, okay? So that could be your dad. So this could be actually something that your dad is there to play with you, to teach you, so that you can really get it and you can really feel free, not needing anyone's approval. So, just think about that, how it resonates with you, but keep bearing with me. Because, guys, family is important too, and I think I told you that I also practice transgenerational, so that also means that we keep being loyal and having like invisible loyalties to our ancestors without knowing, without being conscious that these are the loyalties that we have. So I'm going to give you this example, and it's a true example, which has to do with this guy, okay? And when he was a child, his mom was usually with health issues and sort of like needy, and the dad was always like giving her the approval, everything that she needed, like being so so pleasant, towards her. So guess what, guys? From this unconscious place, this child learned that he didn't want to be at all like his mom, okay? Why? Because his mom was all the time very needy, very needing another person, you know, blah blah blah. So he's like, no, I will never be like my mom. Now guys, guess what? Yes, he doesn't want to be like his mom. So what does he need? That person never gives him the approval, because this is what his mom was getting all the time, and he just didn't want to be like his mom. So in this case, but it could be caregivers, you know, it doesn't have to be the dad, but in this particular case, his dad was actually not giving him any approval whatsoever. Like, he would never tell him, you know, after a competition, maybe he would win, son, well done, you were just the best. And actually he gave this approval to his brother, right? You know, what are the chances? No chances here. This is like all these invisible roles that then are starting to play in the families, and that we are just not conscious about. So when he thought about that, he was like, wow, okay. So at the end, it had, in fact, nothing to do with the dad. It's not like the dad had this bad intention of not approving of the son. It's like the son really wanted not to be like the mom, and the dad was just playing this role of not giving him what he was giving to his mom, you know. So he could actually be more the opposite of his mom. So more of like independent, not needy, not needing approvals, etc. Now, because most of us don't know any of this, and we just don't, maybe we just don't even want to know, or we don't even want to do any work or inner work, or look at ourselves. We could be the rest of our lives, you know, thinking the same, believing the same, blaming the same people. And guys, maybe this is not the truth, you know. So now maybe from this perspective, this guy didn't think anymore as his dad being this enemy and like so heartless and not being on his side and not supporting him. Actually, he started seeing this as, wow, you know, this man has been helping me to be how I am, you know. So I hope I'm making sense to you guys. So this is an episode only to reflect on what is it in your life, or which people in your life you keep knocking the door or asking for something, and it's just the wrong people, or this is just the wrong place. And really, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that they can't give that to you, because again, you can go to a bakery to ask for fresh fruits. Am I making sense, guys? So just think about this, because maybe there's nothing wrong with the people whom you are interacting with, okay? And also, as always, check with yourself how you are feeling when these people are showing to you this behavior. I would recommend that you watch 2 of my last episodes. One of them, what is things not going your way, this is why. And another one, you are a snowflake and you are an ass, ... I didn't want any red flag. Playing the calling each other's names, something like that. Because this should give you as well an idea of what the other person is trying for you to see. Because guys, this is not about the other. This is about you, okay? So from now on, I invite you to think and feel when you have a problem or when you want a perspective, etc., who you are going to ask for that, okay? Is this going to be someone who is able to give that to you or not? And if it's not, why would you keep insisting? Okay guys, I wish you a lovely week. I love you.